Okay there, everybody. Welcome back to another Warframe stream or video if you're watching this later on YouTube. I'm your host, Strange for Jim, and we are going to be getting, um, we're going to be playing some Warframe, working on getting, some additional, Warframe parts and all that jazz. And
Thank you for returning to
um,
me, operator.
and then later on tonight, most likely we'll be joined up with Blackheart, and we'll see what he needs. So, okay, everything is loaded. So let me go ahead and put this on live, and there we go. Awesome. All right. Um. Oh, this does not fill me with.
Messages in your inbox, operator. Uh, they are not as encrypted as they should be.
Oh, okay. I was a little worried about this because um, Warframe has not been. Warframe has been really buggy lately. And as you can see, there has not been a hotfix lately. Um, so they're dealing with a lot right at this moment in time, or at least one would figure that they're dealing with a lot. I mean, normally I don't see this happen there, folks. I don't
Operator?
know if you can actually see it right at this moment in time. No, not really. Hold on. Let me move my camera out of the way there. So, as you can see, we got a blue circle of death. Or, it was saying, hey, we're having some problems connecting to the chat. Okay, well, there it goes. But, that didn't fill me with any kind of, um, that was quite unnerving. So, and the fact that I'm only like seeing like 3 other people here is also very concerning as well. Um, Last time I did Warframe, it was quite buggy. We were experiencing quite a number of issues during gameplay to the point where Blackheart had to close down his game multiple times to even get um, in the hopes of actually um, getting the game to actually respond. And so it's a bit concerning for me the fact that there hasn't been a hotfix. Now I know, as you can see, they're currently working on getting ready for TennoCon. Okay, so um, let's see. I forgot to shut down the music in the background. Hopefully that doesn't cause uh, problems with me later. Okay, so TennoCon is August 26th, 13 days away, or over 13 days away. Um, So
The
they're
inbox has
dealing with a
messages
lot
for the operator.
here
Anything about orders,
right at this
Senior?
moment in time. Um, so something from the inbox. What's oh okay, Barricadier. Normally that's something that gets shown like almost immediately. So the fact that it's kind of slow on that is also kind of concerning. I just have a lot of concerns with the state of Warframe right at this point because um, you know, my confidence was kind of shaken up a little bit um last weekend when I was trying to play Warframe, and now that I'm back here and um they haven't shown any hot fixes, gives me some doubt as to whether or not I even want to continue today or not. Um, so yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to kind of continue for tonight. Um, hmm. I wonder if Blackheart is up and running. Let me send him a message and chat with him real quick. Um, are you online? Would you be willing to hop into the stage a little early? I'm noticing that they haven't updated Warframe yet. Okay. Um, yeah, this is a little concerning right at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna switch on over to the stage just to see if he does come on in. Normally he doesn't get online until like an hour and a half away from now. He normally sets up for around 5:30. So the fact that he's not set up yet is understandable. So um, so me kind of asking him to kind of you know, come into a voice chat early might not be, might not happen, you know. Or maybe he's in my chat right at this moment in time. I don't know. If he is, then let me know there, Blackheart. But um, so here's my dilemma right at this moment in time, there, folks. Um, I played the game after the hotfix, after this hotfix, right? And we're still having issues. with Warframe. Okay. Now, I don't know how much issues Blackheart had when he played it on Wednesday. From what I understand, he did a full night of it, but I don't know how well that night was. How many, did he have a lot of issues during it? I'm not sure. I was streaming another game as well, so I don't have, I wasn't keeping track of what he was doing during his stream. Um, but we had a lot of issues with Warframe last week, and the fact that there hasn't been a hot fix since then is worrisome. Um, I mean, unless they did something in the background. Here, let me see. Um, uh, recent issues. Um, um, okay. There's a lot of issues right at the moment. Um, let's see. Added August 5th by the Taylor. Okay. Hmm. Okay. This topic is now closed for further replies. Okay, well, Let's see. Well, we will get a hotfix out the week of August 14th with this revert. We appreciate your patience. Okay, so they're planning on doing another hotfix here fairly soon, but obviously they haven't issued one yet. Now, will that kind of fix the issues that we've been having lately? Not sure. And that's what kind of concerns me about this is that with the issues that Blackheart and I was having with Warframe, specifically with the Railjack missions, and connecting to um, consoles, we had some nasty hiccups. And to be honest, I don't know if I really want to try to go and try to do that again, because that is um I have really I have a good PC right now, so I don't necessarily want to keep on getting frustrated, trying to even connect to the game, um, if it's going to act this way. So, um, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do at this point. Um, shall I continue and see if I can even run the game right at this moment in time? I mean, I can try to do some of the Nightwave at least. Come on, bug, get away from me. Um, okay, you know what? I'm gonna switch on over to Wukong. We're gonna go and head on down to
Say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha ha.
we're gonna switch this to friends only. We are going to go to Earth. We're going to go to planet Eidolon. We're gonna do some mining, and we're gonna, use the necromech to kill enemies while hovering. So. are you? Alright, where are they? I mean, so far we haven't had too many issues with much going on, so I mean that's good, but still. There we go. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Got the 20 kills. So now we go in for some mining. And there's one. Not a second rare. Oh well. That. There's two, finally. Bug is flying around my face and it's bugging me. Alright. It's like right. I have a bug that's like flying around right here, and it's like, get away. Like right on my periphery, and it's like. Okay, there's number 3. There's 4, awesome. Nothing. And okay, number 5. And there we go, number 6. Alright. We can get the heck out of here. A lot of lag there, what the heck. Okay. This is very odd there, folks. Normally I see at least 1 person or 2 on a server like this. The fact that I'm not seeing a single person right now is odd. I'm just wanting to kind of check the landing zone a bit and see if there's like maybe someone like maybe standing over there at all. Nope. There's not even a person in here. Okay. Well, there's one person. Am I not the only person that's having issues with Warframe right at this moment in time? The fact that the Q&A right now only has 2 people in it and not an entire list of people. Same with the recruiting. Trading has a lot, but I mean, you know, the list here under training should be the same as, you know, what you would see at, you know, under recruiting and Q&A as well, so... Okay, gameplay wasn't too bad during that. You know, I was able to do, you know, these 2 missions right at the moment.
Is what is necessary.
I'm not really interested in doing much of anything else in this per se, but
You know it.
here, let's try something a little bit else. I mean, I only did the friends only to kind of get through,
Stand by while I
you know,
analyze
to
the intelligence
take care
profiles
of
of the
the
grenade.
Plains of Eidolon without
Alright,
being dragged
not
into
a
a
number.
bounty.
Did the operator enjoy
What
this
I'd like to
criticism?
do right now is, let me switch on over to Ember Prime, for example, and let me grab some weapons here that I need to level up. Um, let's see, do I have a prime weapon that I can level up as well? Not really.
If I may say, operator,
Let's
your chosen
see.
Warframe suits you. Ha ha.
Do I have any prime weapons that I can pull out right now? There are. Hmm. Gonna hold off on that for right now. Okay, Trumna, equip, upgrade. Serration. Okay, we have heat, so let's throw thermite rounds in there. Hey there, Blackheart. How you doing there, bud? I actually wanted to chat with you concerning Warframe. Are you like free right now, or I mean, obviously, if you're like doing something like immediately, then I understand. But I mean, I wouldn't mind like chatting to you via voice. If you can hop on the stage, that would be fantastic. But I mean, I understand if you can't. So if you can't, let me know. Obviously you're setting up for tonight as well, so I get it if you don't want to have any kind of interruptions in that. So okay, we are going to attempt a sanctuary onslaught and see what we can do about that. About to have something to eat. Give me a few minutes. No worries there, bud. No worries.
Kill everything you encounter. Do not relent. The integrity of this experiment relies on your efficiency.
Okay, this is a little concerning right at this moment in time, that fact that no one else has kind of joined me yet. Alright. I didn't really mean to join in here, but the fact that no one has joined me yet is very concerning. I did switch this over to I know I switched this over to multiplayer. So the fact that no one has joined me yet on this is quite irritating. It's like, where is everybody? I'm leaving this. I'm leaving this. This is very odd that that no one has joined me at all in this. And oh my god, that Trumna has a really slow reload speed. My god. Alright. I mean, I did set it to... Yeah, I set it to public. What is going on with Warframe right at the moment?
Do you feel the next world press close on these late night streams? Nora does.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna check online again. Warframe forums. I need to see what's being kind of discussed right at this moment in time. Hmm. What is the main issue here? Normally, normally I don't have a single problem with people online. Like, normally you see like a full-on list of players. Now, could it be that it's kind of isolating me because I set the cross-platform play to disabled? Is it basically saying that, hey, anybody that doesn't have that enabled is kind of limiting themselves on the players that I can play with, even if they're on PC? Is that what's happening here? If that's the case, then uh, that concerns me even more because um, you know, I should still be able to connect with other PC players. You know, it shouldn't necessarily limit me from connecting to other PC players. PC players should still be able to connect to my particular hosting. So if they're saying, hey, you know, because you didn't pick cross-platform play, anybody that, you know, said that, you know, if anybody's on PC and they enabled it, they're automatically saying no to my hosting, is that's a problem. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Okay, bear that in mind. I don't know. Okay, but it's the only thought line that I'm having right at this moment in time because the sheer amount of people that is kind of missing in the chat, and the fact that no one connected to me with me on that onslaught, which should be a massive amount of players there, folks.
Tries, dreams. You know she does. But I swear, sometimes
You
you just
know,
stand in there,
so
and
I
something
don't
seems
know
to be
what's
falling
going
off
on
the
here.
web.
Let me enable it, and let's see what happens to the chat. Yeah, see, there's a huge number of people on the chat now because um I enabled that function. That um hmm. That's a bit interesting. And it's also a bit concerning as well. Um So, hmm. I don't know what to. I'm not quite sure what to do there, folks. If I stick with no cross-platform play, then it appears as though they won't even give me any PC players to even join, much less play with. I can't join them, and it doesn't seem like they can join me, which, again, is kind of counter to the whole no cross-platform play. I don't understand um, them kind of limiting PC to PC connections. You know, um,
We're out of the night and into the dawn. Still hanging on in a system on fire. Thanks to the good work of people like the Tenno. That's a thank you from Nora to you, wherever you are.
hmm, hmm. Okay, let me. I'm half inclined on posting in the forum about this because um you know um because I'm a bit worried about what's kind of going on. And it's hard to kind of describe the issues that we had last week. So um let's see. Hmm. I mean, is it even a bug? Let me ask the players for helping players here. No cross-platform limits. Even PC connections. So my friend and I were having some issues. Oh, hey, there's Blackheart in the stage. Let me go ahead and invite him in. Hey there, Blackheart. How you doing there,
Hello.
bud? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Um, how was the how was your Warframe on Wednesday? Did you encounter a lot of problems or no?
Not really, no. I did avoid some areas that I had issues. I didn't go to Fortuna at all. I didn't do Railjack. I did do other things, like I did some Plains of Eidolon's bounties to do the Nightwave, and I didn't have any problems there.
Mm-hmm.
I did Sanctuary. The only issue I had there was that hardly anyone was doing it. And beyond that, I didn't encounter like any real issue.
Yeah, I just played now, I limited myself to a single player for the Plains of Eidolon. So I was like, no other players, no big deal, right? But then I
I had
did
it public and I didn't have issues.
what's that?
I had it public. I had a few people like joining me in the planes, and I didn't encounter many issues.
Okay. But I went to the I also did the um I was trying to do a little bit of the night wave with the
Sanctuary.
sanctuary, the
Yeah,
sanctuary
no,
onslaught.
hardly anybody's doing it. For some reason, I'm not finding people doing it.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the what I noticed just now. Okay. Um,
Yeah.
I look on the chat messages right now. Okay, I look at QA, I look at recruiting, and I look at trading, and I see all these people, right? A lot of
Yeah.
people chatting right at this moment in time on those particular chat chat locations, right? PC, console, so on and so forth, right? But then if I change the options from enable cross-platform play to disable cross-platform play, you know, and I go back to the chat, suddenly there's no one in QA, there's no one in recruiting. The trading is still up and running, but there's no one recruiting, no one in QA.
Hmm.
Or barely anybody in either one of those locations. So I have a funny feeling that because we did the no cross-platform play option, disable cross-platform play, it's limiting who actually connects with us. Even if they're PC.
I guess
So
it's maybe limiting it to those who are doing PC only and not those who are doing crossplay.
yeah, so the only thing that I can think of is that because we're disabling it, it's only allowing people that have also disabled cross-platform play to connect with each other, and that's it. So, and
Hmm.
obviously that limits who can, if the the amount of players for disabled cross-platform play is a small amount, then obviously you're not going to get a lot of players playing, um, playing with you. You're not going to have a lot of joiners if it limits the cross-platform play along those lines. I would hope that Warframe didn't necessarily do that, but I mean, I see no other alternative at this point. You know, um, I can't think of any other possibilities at this time. So, um, so I would need to enable cross-platform play, but last week we had enabled cross-platform play and we were encountering a lot of issues.
On the Railjack, yeah.
Yeah. So,
That could have also been a Railjack problem as well.
it could have been.
I haven't been doing Railjack at all.
Yeah. Um, I haven't done any Railjack as well. Um, well, I mean, uh, I didn't do anything last Sunday because of the issues that that we faced, hoping that um, there would be another hot fix, but obviously they haven't released one yet. Supposedly there's going to be one given sometime around the week of August 14th. So there's supposed to be another hot fix next week. When I don't really know, but from what I saw on the forums, they're planning it for another hot fix. Will that fix the issue that we were having? I don't know. It doesn't look like what we were encountering last week is in their is something that they are showing as a problem, or at least I'm not seeing it in their listing of known issues. So, problem is that I don't really know how to go about describing what the issue was. It's hard to kind of narrow down what was kind of going on, other than the fact that hey, we couldn't connect back. Um, you know, hard. It would be very difficult for me to kind of describe like every single last minute detail that might allow for them to kind of narrow down what the issue was. Um, so I'm half inclined on kind of stopping Warframe for today and maybe going on to like a different game. Like maybe go back to like Genshin Impact or something like that. But um I'm a little nervous about tonight. That's all.
Yeah, I get it. I get you.
Yeah,
this one without cross-platform, there's hardly anyone. Yes,
yeah.
most people switched over to the to console when cross-platform was made.
Well, I mean, not really. I mean, if you enable cross-platform play, okay,
You get a lot of people.
you get a lot of people in just the Q&A right now that you can see is the PC symbol. You know, like
Yeah, and
I'm
those are all people with cross-platform that can play with people on console.
right. If I remove, you know, like so like right now I see Styx, 40 Death, Cleanse, FCG, Syndaya, MM, Soul Reaver, Osu, Patsu, right? So if I quickly go back here, I turn off the cross-platform play, confirm, go back, go to the recruit, and they're not there. Not a single name that I named is there anymore.
they're filtering everyone like that.
Yeah. So this appears as though, like, if you have it enabled, you can play with other PC players that also have it enabled. If you have it disabled, you can only play with other PC players that have it disabled. That shouldn't be a thing, you know. Um,
I can imagine why they're doing it like that, because like if someone has it disabled and you play with someone that has it enabled, the matchmaking for when someone else is trying to join won't know exactly what to prioritize. Like it could easily cause a bug between the non-cross-platform and the cross-platform one.
true.
It
I
like
mean,
it would destabilize matchmaking.
yeah. I mean, I do, in a small way, understand that that mentality. In that, you're trying to limit, um, other bugs that might be coming about by trying to allow, people that are saying yes and people that are saying no. Like, for example, if for some reason you have a team of two, for example, that is cross-platform, one's PC, one's console, you know, how do you determine whether or not they can actually connect in with, another player, especially if that other player is saying no, don't allow for consoles, right? You know, is that gonna like kick out the one player um, that's PC only and removes the console player? Obviously that shouldn't necessarily be a thing. Um, but um, or they limit it this way as well. Um, you have, if you want to play with everybody that doesn't have cross-platform enabled, then you know, or um, if you have it disabled, then you're gonna have a small amount of players that have also said, no, I don't want cross-platform play. Um, maybe for some odd reason they also disabled it. Okay, I disabled it last weekend because we were feeling like there was a problem with our cross-platform, right?
Yeah,
Um,
and when I played on Wednesday, I didn't have bugs like that. I have hardly anyone to play with, but the game worked fine.
right. Um,
Mm,
so the we can try again with cross-platform and see if we are encountering more bugs, and we will probably want to, submit the bug reports like immediately tonight. So it's
yeah,
probably going to be a lot of us trying to just describe what was going on with us. And I would
yeah, we
say,
have to focus more on the game breaking ones, like like one of us getting kicked out of the party mid mission, or maybe something like what we had with the railjack, where I black screen, and I think you black screened a little as well.
yeah,
And we also got stuck on an eternal loading screen that wouldn't let us out
right,
with the railjack as well.
right. Um, so, but I mean, we would want to try to describe that as much as we can. We would basically be their testers at this point,
Yeah.
for that. Um, Not to say that, we probably should have done that last week, to be fair. Reported the issues that we were having with Railjack.
Mm.
Um, but I would suspect that there would those reports where it came on in. But it could have been like the whole, someone passed it on the, someone else will report it kind of mentality, right? Um, so the bystander dilemma, I think it was called. So, um, so what would you like to do tonight? Do you want to continue? Do you want to do Warframe and play Warframe tonight and see if we don't have any issues, or do you want to switch over to a different game?
Let's see. What would be for the best? I haven't seen any hot fixes or any even minute updates or any of that kind yet. Wouldn't surprise me if some of those bugs are still there.
Yep. Like I said, there's supposedly a hot fix being worked on for the week of the 14th. But with TennoCon coming up, the devs are most likely super busy. So, trying to get set up for TennoCon. So,
Yeah.
so I kind of want to leave it up to you because I don't necessarily want, um, we were having some issues last week. Do you want to try to, you know, do you want to try to do it tonight and hope that, or, I mean, if we do it tonight, we're most likely going to have the issues that we were having last week, okay? Because they haven't
Yeah.
fixed anything yet. They haven't fixed anything since last week. So we're probably going to experience the same kind of issues, especially if we enable cross-platform play. However, if we do that, then we'll need to, hop in the forums and, post a lot of bug reports along those lines, right? Um, so, um, so in other words, we're gonna need to, seeing that they haven't fixed any of this, and I'm not seeing any kind of bug reports about it for the most part, we're probably gonna need to break it. You know, we're probably gonna need to break Warframe, okay? If you want to play tonight, which means it's probably gonna be a bit of frustration tonight. If you don't want to deal with that, then maybe I can do it tomorrow. Um, or we wait until their next hotfix in hopes that it might fix some of the issues that we're facing. And like we skip out on Warframe for this weekend and go for a different game altogether. What would you like to kind of do? I mean, you haven't started up your stream yet, right? You're still kind of setting
No.
everything up yet, right at the moment, so.
Yeah, no, I haven't set it up yet. I still gotta reset the link for the chat, which I forgot to do earlier today. Let's see. In my position, I would probably want to play something else. And so whenever we had that issue, it would also mess with OBS.
Okay.
So probably, I don't know, play something else.
Okay. I wanted to kind
The main bug I get whenever I got like a buggy host migration that would kick me out
of, right.
is that OBS would make duplicates of my sources, and it would start to drain resources.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah,
Since
that's
I don't know
not
which is which, I can't really exactly close them without bugging other stuff in OBS.
okay. Um, no, I personally didn't have that, but I mean, that's something that um, um,
I'm
you
gonna have
have.
to run a test with cross-platform on Wednesday, probably, and see what happens.
Well, okay. You have you have that recording from. Oh wait, but you don't have any like screenshots of your OBS during that time, so it's not like you're showing your OBS during the stream, so um,
No,
they wouldn't really know about that. Um, well, yeah, I would. Uh,
I could easily look. This is for Warframe. I could easily go to my YouTube video, see if I can clip something,
well, I
and
mean, we can go back to
send
our
that to
we can
send
go
that
back
to
to our old
Warframe.
videos and kind of take portions of those videos and show like, hey, this is the bug that we were dealing with at that time. I could, um, like I can go back to last week's, you know, edit out that portion, um, put it as a separate video and upload it um, to their troubleshooting. But my problem is that, I don't have like all the exact steps that, might, you know, um, figure out how to, replicate it, um,
So
because
in my case, I know exactly kind of how it happened in my case
yeah,
because I found a pattern so I can kind of explain it. Like, if we were around and someone would just started to load in, that's when it would kick me out. Also, if someone a Spectre, that would also kick me out.
yeah, um,
Whenever someone was loading or like a Warframe Spectre loaded in.
a Spectre loaded in. Interesting. Um, yeah, so I would say, um, yours is probably going to be like the most key, um, uh, details, to give to them. Um, now, if um, I would recommend that
Well, it's early
well,
where
okay,
Nora is, and
we can try troubleshooting tonight, but again, that's going to be a lot of troubleshooting. We're going to be facing a lot of issues, or we you know we're going to be basically doubling up your processes and stuff like that. And I
And I
could,
didn't have time earlier today since I was busy to troubleshoot it before starting.
yeah,
I was gonna do that, but something came up and I couldn't do it.
yeah, no, it's quite okay. Um, that's why I wanted to kind of chat with you a little bit about this because, um, this is kind of, obviously this is problematic. This is kind of limiting our gameplay and like, and we might not be the only ones that are kind of experiencing this issue. Maybe not. I'm not sure, right?
Yeah.
Um, So we could try to do the troubleshooting tonight together. And then I could basically see if you could like maybe send me like screenshots and videos on your end so that I can maybe load them up into the bug report or you know, because obviously they don't want to try to double up bug reports. So, and you know, we're kind of dealing with the same exact issue, right? So,
Yeah.
we could do it that way. Um, we could, you know, try to do it individually. Like I try to do it on, like, I try to do Warframe tomorrow and push cross-platform play and see what happens, and you do it on Wednesday. But at the same time, I'm half inclined on holding off on that until after the hot fix anyway. So that's my thought line. You know, wait until the hot fix comes out, see if that fixes the issue, and if it doesn't, then obviously we have bug reports to work on. So
Mm.
so where does your mind kind of fall into? Wait for hotfix, do troubleshooting tonight, or do troubleshooting individually? Obviously, if we wait until the hotfix, then we'll have to, you know, we'll bring up this question again, but different. You know, next weekend. Um, but I want to get your take on that.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna have issues if we do it today. I'm very sure we're gonna have issues.
Pretty sure, yeah. Especially if we do, um, especially if we try to do like cross-platform, um, you know, yeah. I'm gonna update my title here real quick. Um, yeah, so yeah, we're most likely gonna be facing the same issues if we try to play again because they haven't put out a hotfix. So
I agree.
if we play tonight, we're gonna need to do some troubleshooting. So we can say let's not bother. We move on to a different game. We play that different game tonight, and you know, for me tomorrow as well. And then maybe after the next hotfix comes out, I don't know when. They haven't given a like a specific date. They just said the week of 8/14. Um, so you know, it
Yeah, I'm
could
not
be.
finding anything about that hotfix either. I'm trying to find if there's like a log of what they're going to do, but I'm not finding it.
Oh, concerning hotfixes.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see. I had the
I don't know which one we're on. I mean, I can find the hotfix 33.6.3. I don't know if it's the one that's currently going or the coming one.
Okay, so here, let me give you a link.
Yeah,
Echoes of,
I'm looking at the hotfix 33.6.3, but like I say, I don't know which one is was this one
do you see the
when
bug
was
under
that?
bug? Do you see under bug reports echoes of the very known issues?
Let me see. I see the list of known issues. Yeah.
Okay, so that's you know
Rejoining into
I'm looking
underclock.
at that and I'm not seeing anything concerning like Railjack or yeah, Railjack is not a known issue. So
Yeah, no, they haven't been announcing any of it.
so they might not be aware of, the issues that we were having last week. So someone might, they might not have um you know um someone might not have posted the issues that they were having right at this moment in time. So um
We will have to
let's
test
see.
it after the hotfix and see what happens.
Uh, yeah, I'm looking to see if there's um anything in their bug list right at this moment in time. I'm seeing a lot of Jackal bugs right at this moment in time, so but I'm not really seeing anything in terms of the um I'm not really seeing anything concerning Railjack right at the moment.
Alright, I remember encountering the jackal bug. And this isn't the normal jackal, this is the circuit jackal. I encountered that bug.
Okay.
I know that one. And I did it on steel path, and I was wondering why I kept on dying behind cover, and now I see what it was, because the beam was going through it, through cover.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything concerning Railjack. Here, let me see if there's a way for me to search. Um, let's see if there's anything concerning Railjack within bug reports. Okay, matchmaking forming squads is impossible. Players randomly getting kicked from squads. Lost controller support on PC. Surround down. No. Lost controller support. Staying inputs not downloading. Update bug. Am I the only one? But the update killed Railjack missions. If you play normal Railjack missions, go to the enemy ship, then random enemy ships spawn and destroy your ship. Or if you play exterminate, and you killed all the enemies, then there's no exit. Okay, so someone's having a problem with that back on the 30th.
Mm. There's definitely the Railjack's been really busted. Because I didn't do any Railjack like on Wednesday. I wouldn't know all the bugs, aside from the black screen and the loading bugs.
Yeah.
And the fact that I became invisible to you, and the warping.
Well, I mean, the fact that I got stuck at one point in time, and the only way that I was actually, um, when you went back to your ship and I somehow got stuck, you know,
You
and
got
the
warped from one place to another.
well, I mean, not even being warped from one place to another. It was, like you left like right at the same time that I did, but however, when you went back to the ship, my camera got stuck on the enemy ship and my character disappeared and I could rotate the camera around on the enemy ship, but I couldn't do a single damn thing. I couldn't move, um I couldn't exit, nothing. You had to come back into the enemy ship for to somehow reestablish my character. So, that was an
Yeah, when that
interesting.
happened, you got teleported out. Remember, you teleported to where I was.
No, this is separate issue. Separate issue. That was,
All right.
that also happened, but it's like, you know, um, but yeah, we've obviously, been having some, um, what problems concerning the,
Well, here are our options right now. We play something else to try and have a better time, or troubleshoot and probably end up suffering several bugs on bug frame.
well, if we do Warframe, we have to go into it knowing that we're gonna have some problems. Okay.
Yeah.
If we go into it knowing we have some problems, then we need to work on it on a terms of like we need to provide um, a bug report with details like pictures, videos, everything, for the Warframe devs. So, if you want to try to tackle that tonight, then we could do that. But they might already be kind of working on the issue, which might be fixed on the uh, which might potentially be fixed on the next um, hot fix. But
Yeah.
we don't know. We don't know what they're working on. they might not even know about these issues that we're even talking about. So um, so the hotfix might not actually fix the problem. So I would say, in some ways, I would say, let's not do Warframe at all. Like, you don't even touch it on Wednesday, unless, of course, the hotfix comes out prior to then. Okay, if it comes out on Tuesday, then, I mean, I leave it up to you as to whether or not you want to tackle Warframe and Railjack missions on Wednesday. But obviously, what you'll need to do is that if you encounter um, any kind of issues, you're going to be needing to do a lot of screenshots. You're going to need to do a lot of
Clipping.
video, typing, so on and so forth, and
Yeah,
just
I
kind of
will probably end up using the YouTube's function to clip specific areas of my streams.
yeah. You'll also want to take screenshots of your OBS because if it's bugging out OBS as well, like if it's even causing problems with your OBS at the same time, then they should be aware of that as well and try to figure out, what exactly is happening with the game that is causing even OBS to glitch out. Um, what's occurring in the game that's causing OBS to have those like multiple processes get established upon that bug happening. Okay, because
Yeah.
obviously it doesn't happen with any other game, or at least to my knowledge, you're not having that kind of issue with
But
any other game.
as far as I know, I haven't had that issue
Right.
with any other game. But then
So
again, those games didn't like cause a bug regarding connection, which I'm guessing is when it has that connection bug when OBS bugged out.
yeah, I don't know. But I don't think I had that kind of problem myself. But
Yeah, I also
um,
do take into consideration that my hardware a little bit.
I mean, it could be.
I be part of the what caused that bug when that we had the connection problem.
Right. But that shouldn't. Um, I mean,
I don't know. But
yeah.
yeah.
On one hand,
We want to have
I
time.
would.
We might as well put something else. If we want to have a better time and not worry about the bugs.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I would be half. I would say, if we want to, we should probably switch over to a different game, play that, for tonight. For myself tomorrow, and potentially you on Wednesday. Wait for the hot fix, and then we come back. We enable crossplay, and then we once again come at it from a perspective that, we may have the same kind of issues, and, we come at it together to kind of combine our videos, combine our screenshots, and combine, you know, the, like I'll create the topic. You can come in, for example, like I'll give you a link to the topic that I created in the bug reports. You come in, add your details, as like a comment, you know, you know, as well. Um, and then, we'll just kind of describe everything all at once so that, they are aware of, everything that we're having a problem with. And we do that after the hot fix, so we know for certain that, hey, you know, this is after the hot fix that you guys just did. These are the issues that we're having. So, is that a good? Would you like to do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Then in that particular case, then let's consider moving on to a different game. Um, are you streaming already or no?
Not yet.
Have you? Okay.
Not yet. Editing these streams since I do have to have that schedule and just editing what I already had scheduled.
Okay. I was just kind of wondering if you were like, you were kind of live and chatting with even your audience kind of thing and whatnot. Um, so they're aware of everything that's going on as well. But um, okay. So what would you like to play? You know.
Honestly, I was leaning maybe Genshin. It's either Genshin or Terraria, that's what I'm thinking, and kinda wanna leave Terraria for Mondays.
Yeah. The Terraria is gonna be pretty soon anyway.
Yeah.
Um, I'm kind of leaning Genshin as well because I don't know if you saw my were you lurking before or no?
No, I came in a little bit late since I was doing something else.
Okay, no worries. So I did my last pull, because I was like, I have one more shot at it, right? I got
Yeah.
enough Prima Gems. I got the
Yeah.
Wanderer.
Oh, lucky!
I was able to get the Wanderer. So yeah, you know, I got that earlier today. I wanted to kind of record that because obviously, um, I wasn't sure if, I was like, okay, I need the commissions and then, um, I would try one more time with the banner, you know, for the hopes of getting one of the 5 stars, and yeah, I got the Wanderer. So
Nice.
I didn't do anything else with them. So I was like, going, okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna stop this, and for the next time we play, I'll boost them up and stuff like that. But like for right now, I was like, going, yeah, let me, I'm gonna end the video here, kind of thing, and um I'll play a little bit more later. Okay, so you want to do Genshin Impact then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
Um,
finished resetting my chat.
okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and close down this video of Warframe. So for those of you that are, watching me right now, apologies. Um, you know, the fact that there hasn't been a hotfix update, the fact that there um, potential for I mean, I was able to get through some things, but obviously, I didn't have the um, crossplay enabled, and therefore, because, if I had it enabled, I might have had a little bit more issues. So, obviously, we already discussed, trying to play through those issues isn't exactly what we want to necessarily do tonight. We want to have a good time. So we don't necessarily want to be looking into the game and going, hey, we need to fix issues. We're not getting paid by Genshin or anything like that, so it's, um, not necessarily our job to, find all the bugs, um, but in some ways it kind of is. We should still be talking about it. But if you didn't already hear, we're gonna wait until the next hotfix. We'll come back, see if that hotfix actually fixed the issues that we had. I'm gonna assume not. You know, um, I'm gonna I'm gonna take a look at the hotfix list that they post and see if there's anything concerning like railjack missions. If there's nothing concerning railjack missions, then obviously we're gonna go in a sense, guns blazing for trying to find bugs, and that's what I would say. You know, we need to do everything we can, there, Blackheart, to break Warframe. So
Oh, that shouldn't be too hard.
yeah, um, but you know, that mentality of like switching over to like troubleshooter mode kind of thing is um, I'm already kind of prepping myself for that next time, you know. But I want to wait until that hotfix personally. So, uh, but that's it. Gonna switch on over to Genshin Impact. So, want to thank everybody for watching. Anybody that was just kind of lurking in the background, I appreciate it. Um, no Warframe tomorrow. I might play some more Genshin Impact tomorrow. I don't know. You know, work on my single player missions or something like that. Who knows? Um, but yeah, that's gonna be it for that. So I'm gonna switch on over Sync Collection to Genshin Impact. So stay right there. I shall return and stop recording.